Hey everybody, it's Matt, aka Crankin' Wagon. Just wanted to say hello to everybody, introduce myself. I'm gonna try out this YouTube thing. I have a couple cars that I want to build, and I figured, you know what? Let's turn it into content, see what happens. And I wanted to do this before, but I don't know, I just never bothered with it. I don't know, it's super cringy to have yourself on camera and then you have to edit it, and it's you know, one of those things. But at the same time, I mean, I appreciate everyone that puts content on YouTube and shares their builds, and especially the genuine guys. Like, I'm not one of those, you know, destroy a car or do something stupid on camera just in order to get views. So I'm just an idiot with no mechanical training whatsoever, just an enthusiast that builds stuff in the garage. I build stuff with what I have. As far as tools, I try to get new tools whenever I can, but I'm your sort of like typical weekend wrencher, builder, not builder. It's giving myself too much credit. I'm just a guy. So anyway, I'm just a guy that wants to go fast with what he can do at home. So the main car of the channel is this guy. That's my 91 Passat wagon. Used to be 16 valve, now it's VR6. I've turbocharged it. It's gone through a couple of cheap resto paint jobs. This current paint job I painted right here in this garage, so it was my first ever paint job. I decided to give it a shot, and so that's how it turned out. I'll do a more in-depth video on this and what's to come. So this is the block. I'm getting ready to go to Cutter Up Rob. So he's on YouTube, check him out. But yeah, he's going to be machining the block for me. It's going to 83 mil pistons. Here, I'll show you actually. So we got JE pistons, we got cams, rods, Freya valves, valve springs, titanium retainers, ARP, everything. So that's what's happening with that guy. I'm gonna start that soon. I really gotta get that. This garage is a mess. Jeez. But I gotta get this to Rob. One thing I'm gonna do this week is I just gotta sort of clean it up a little bit better, and then essentially the rest Rob will take care of. So yeah, this is gonna be the main car of the channel. This car has been with me for we've had this since 2006, back when it was just me and my wife, and I found out she was pregnant. I bought this car to be our family car. We were, you know, poorer than dirt back then. It was a $500 wagon, so I figured it'd be a good family car. It had cloth interior. before. Now it's got gray leather that needs to be, unfortunately, it's got some signs of, you know, wear and tear, but you know, it is old. So yeah, nothing special. So got an intake manifold, otherwise stock. Head spacer, so it's 9-to-1. It's got a Chinese T66 in the back, tile blow valve, tile wastegate. It's on electronic ECU, currently on a tune that Kevin Black did. It's got the blue solenoid. You know, it's got a, I don't just see it in there, but it's got an intercooler for an Evo 7, I believe, like an excess power intercooler that sort of like a jumbled, you know, kit or whatever. But it used to be on a chip tune with 36-pound injectors. Now it's got 630cc injectors. It used to have a much smaller turbo, which we'll get to in a second. But so now it's got a T66, Chinese style. You know, budgetary reasons. When I decided to redo the car, that's what we put into it. So I'll do another video, and I'll try to be more concise with what I'm saying. But yeah, so get 2,000 subs. That build is going to be sick. Built engine, 83 mil pistons, so it'll be a 2930cc, I think. So 2.9 liter. All the good stuff. So it'll be able to rev. And I want to do direct port water meth. So that should be a pretty sweet street car. So yeah, we need to get to 1,000 subs so we can get to that. First build of the channel is going to be this guy. So this is a 2002 Jetta. This is my daily beater. This thing was an unloved piece of crap, and it still is one. From I think near San Diego, California, where it came from. So we're in Calgary, Alberta, so it's actually pretty rust-free. I looked at the whole car. It's got the typical Mark IV fenders, but I got some rust-free black fenders up there, ready to go. So we'll be putting those on. It's got coil house coilovers. This is a budget car, so meant to just go back and forth, but I'm kind of sick of, you know, 100 horsepower. So yeah, so this will be the first build. Used to have cloth. We put 10 leather seats in there, and Performance World intercooler. Affordable. It'll work. It'll do the job. That's a Precision T3 T4. If you believe it, that used to be on that car. So yeah, it'll be better suited to this. So we're going to keep this. This is going to be a flash tune, stock ECU with 440 injectors. We'll just upgrade to like a 255 Walbro in the tank. That turbo, that intercooler, do some piping, keep it relatively simple so that I just have something that's a little bit more fun to beat around in. And yeah, so we're going to put some different wheels on it. This is a poverty spec. You know, we've got roll-up windows. I'll move that. So we're going to do some, my wife's going to do some things for the seats, some inserts, because this is pretty nasty. And yeah, I put a VR steering wheel, but you know, you got to make the daily stuff which is more fun. So that's what we're gonna do. Excuse me. So yeah, too slow will be too slow. No more. So that's the idea. We'll put this guy on. It'll work good. We're not going to turbocharge that engine though, because that one, whoever had this car did not care about it at all. So that engine is using oil. So I got a low mileage 2-liter here. 2-liter 8-valve, 2 slow. So we're going to do an upgraded cam. I'm going to do a mild port job on the head, and I probably will either stick with the stock intake manifold or go with a ported Scientific Rabbit manifold. I'm not sure yet on that. So I already got like turbo wastegate, intercooler. I'm going to repurpose this exhaust used to be on that car, so it's a 3-inch. Now this has 3.5. So we're going to repurpose this and you know, make it work, because budgetary reasons. I don't want to spend a ton of money on this car, but I do want, you know, if it makes like 220 to 250 wheel horsepower, that'll be a sweet daily. And you know, old school 8-valve, which is sick. That's what I like to do. So yeah, so that's what's happening. I got a 74 Beetle that I restored. It's wrapped up, so we can't show it now, but that'll be also in the channel. I got a 04.5 compound turbo Cummins that will make the odd video, but I do also want to at some point build a drag car and a drift car. So if we can get the subs to do it, then that'll help. That'll make it cool. You guys can come along for the ride. Sort of same thing. For now, anyways, plans can change, but budget drag car. See what we can do with the least amount, and see what we can do for a drift car. But that's in the future. For now, that's got to get built. That's got to get built. That's got to get built. So we're gonna have some content, turbo stuff. So it'll be fun. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for letting me show you and share. Please like and subscribe and all that other you know, YouTube jargon. And I might show you what I do for work, how I pay bills, and maybe I'll give you some how-tos if you guys want to see it. What I do is I do paintless dent repair. So yeah, anyways, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think this thing will actually make. I don't know if like 250 is like, you know, is that being optimistic? It could be. So I mean, it is nothing special. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, peace out, guys. Thanks a lot.